Hi everybody in YouTube world. Welcome to Political Wednesday. There's a lot to unpack, I know, right? So, government shutdown. What do you guys think? Another distraction from releasing the Epstein files? That's what I think, but anyway. Let's see what the cards have to tell us about this whole government takeover of the military, what the generals were thinking. I want to know what the majority of the generals were thinking on that disastrous speech that he gave. Spirit, can you tell us anything about what the majority of those generals were thinking as they were talking about how they got to get in shape and how they need to take arms against American citizens? That America is under attack from within. What do the generals think about that? We are using the opposites today. Guess I didn't think much about it. Only 3 cards out so far. Anyway. June didn't think much about it. I think that they were being bullied and being made to listen to the commander-in-chief, and it just June thinks it's sickening, but let's see what the cards say. I'd rather have health care than a ballroom. Wouldn't you? Alright. Spirit, what else you gotta say about this? That's it. Alright. I think they don't like him. The majority of the generals that were in the audience for his crazy shenanigans. They're like, no, we swore an oath to the Constitution, not to a president. So they're losing their respect for our orange man, our sun-kissed man in the White House. Sorry, Sunkist, I did not mean to insult you. Anyway, they're losing their respect, their love, their passion to have joined the military and have careers as military people and have all the knowledge and all the things that they have in their brain and in their physical body that they have put on the line for our democracy, for our Constitution, not a person. So I really believe that the majority of the generals are, he lost them. He lost them, man. Let's see what else the cards are saying. The 7 of Pentacles. They're talking about, dude, you're reaping what you're sowing. There's no war in Portland. There's no uprising. I don't even think there's a gang in Portland. If it is, it's small. But I mean, I was seeing pictures of Portland, and lo and behold, they were just like little ladies sitting on the bench, knitting away. people walking to the park, people getting on a little train, just being happy. Everybody was polite and kind. And what? There's no war in Portland. The farmer's market was fine. You might have left some kale behind. I don't know. But not everybody likes kale, right? I'm not talking about the person kale. I'm talking about the leafy stuff. But they're like, you know, you're reaping what you're sowing, buddy, and you are not following the Constitution. So we're just like, when would this be over? And yes, everybody does need to be in shape, but don't be a Walt Disney and say you have to shave your beard. When do you have time to shave your beard when you're fighting in a war? I'm sorry. Or cut your hair. You're lucky if you're still alive. Ducking and dodging bullets as you're shaving. You know, it made no sense to me. It still makes no sense to me. And it didn't make too much sense to them. I mean, they might like the fact that they can, you know, yell at people now and you know, whip them into shape, if you will, which is craziness. And then they're talking about you have to reach a certain height, a certain weight, so they're basically trying to not let women have any kind of role in our military. And a lot of women are stronger than men. You know, really, think about it. If you can push an 8-pound baby out of your body, yeah, you can handle a lot. So I'm sorry. Women are strong too. Hate to tell you that, old Pete. But anyway, they're thinking you're reaping what you're sowing. Now, you know, they have sworn an oath. He is the commander-in-chief. And, you know, some of them are probably feeling a little bit of obligation. But I feel like that they're more in love with the Constitution than they are the words of a deranged lunatic and his sidekicks, their minions, or whatever you want to call them. He is deranged, and I think that they're starting to realize that their commander-in-chief is not at all what they signed up for. And they've probably worked under multiple presidents, and never in their life have they heard a speech like they had to endure that day. So I think they're in love with the Constitution and the people, us, the ones they swore to protect from enemies, both domestic and foreign. However, enemies. And I didn't see any in Portland. I don't know about y'all, but any photo I saw of Portland was peaceful. I mean, yeah, there's crime everywhere. There's probably crime right here. Somebody hit my mailbox and didn't even stop. Tore it all the way down. So, I mean, you know, there's crime everywhere. You're not going to get rid of all of the crime. And, you know, it's like, okay, dude, you have got to realize that you are fantastical. Your brain is in fantasy land. Talking about a med bed, come on. It'll take away all your diseases. Everybody gets a med card. But we're going to start with a select few. We have alien information from outer space that is going to help us cure all of our diseases. You are out there. You are in outer space. And that's what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh my God, please let this speech be over so I can get back to work, what I'm supposed to be doing, instead of wasting millions of dollars listening to you rant about how much you hate your enemies and how much you want to go to war against them. How about the enemies of the people? How about that for a change? And, you know, I also want to talk a little bit about the shutdown. So this shutdown, is it just another distraction? I think that was a misshuffle there. But is, maybe it wasn't. So is this shutdown a distraction of the Epstein files? Is it? It's going to be painful if it does shut down for a lot of us. My husband is on Medicare and Medicaid because he is a quadriplegic. He does need the help. I am 65 years old. I cannot do it all. Luckily, I have friends like Sheila, and, you know, we are on choices so that, you know, he can get some aid, or I can get some aid so I can go to sleep sometimes. You know, it's crazy what they expect from people. But anyway, is this shutdown? It's going to be painful. I know that's what June says, and that's what that card that just flipped out yet says. And is it a distraction, Spirit? Is it a distraction from the Epstein files, and to ignore the victims yet further, and probably, you know, make some more victims from his regime? Guess you can't pay your ICE agents if you shut the government down. Is it a distraction from the Epstein files? Yet another one. Another distraction to take more rights away. That's it. Okay. First one was, you know, yeah, it's a distraction. And, you know, this is the 10 of Wands, and we've been carrying a heavy load. You know, fighting every step of the way, the No Kings rally, the, you know, hands off of our health care, you know, just hands off the help that we get. Tax the rich, their fair share. We're not asking them for more. We're just asking them to be taxed like we are. We're asking for the whole government to not be above the law. They need to abide by the law like we do. They need to pay taxes. Hell, why are they raising money? Use your own damn money. Help us. We've got burdens. And yeah, it's a distraction. I'll just throw some more stuff on them so that they will forget about that, because I'm all in it. So, oh yeah. You ain't listening to his intuition, because he don't care. He has no morals. He's all in the Epstein files, y'all. In enabling or not, or doing. There's a lot of folks that are powerful and have money that are in there. And therefore, he doesn't want to release it, because a lot of those are his friends, just like Jeffrey was. So he doesn't want to. We have to make him. We have to stand up. It's time for our people. Our people. Republican, Democrat, Independent, I don't care, unaffiliated, whatever. It's time to stand up and vote like your democracy, your freedom, your health care depends on it. And not just yours, but your neighbors or your friends. The people that can't afford to buy aspirin. Okay, do I eat or do I take medicine? I don't know. Do I pay my light bill this week or my water bill this week? Come on. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. It's your Gemini. Should I shut it down? Should I not shut it down? Should I shut it down? Should I not shut it down? Well, his cognitive people inside his head are, neither one of them are right. I mean, I mispronounce words. I'm not even going to make fun of him about that because I do the same thing. However, I am smart enough to know that you can't shut the government down and expect things to get worked out. I mean, the Democrats are willing to come to the table. They're not, oh, well, we're not going to come to the meeting. You might have one without us, but we're not going to come to the one that we want to come to. We don't want it to shut down. We want to work out a solution. So we need to work out a solution. I mean, we really do, Trump. If you can hear us, we really do need to. And you need to step down. You are just losing your thinking abilities. Cognitive thinking abilities. For real. You need to step down. Charming. Angry. I'm going to get my enemies at any cost. So, yeah, he's probably going to shut it down. No matter what. He doesn't want to go to the negotiation table. He doesn't want to tax the rich their fair share. He wants to make the poor poorer and the rich richer off the backs of the poor. So we will take any job at any price to eat and take care of ourselves. I guess we're going to have to go back to holistic, picking our own herbs and making our own medicine because, I don't know. Three of Swords, choices of the heart. He is not going to make the correct choice. He is going to shut down the government. It's going down until they can reach some sort of agreement. And part of it is they don't have to swear in the lady who won the vote. She would have been the 218 that they needed to release the Epstein files. So he's refusing, Johnson guy's refusing to swear her in. Now, if she were a Republican, she'd have been sworn in. But since she isn't, we're going to wait. And we're going to shut the government down so we don't have to right now. How about that? That was kind of depressing, guys. So, that was our Political Wednesday. Great news, huh? But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I hope you have a little herb garden that you can use to help yourself feel a little better. Get some holy basil. Works for your nerves, they say. I know I take 2 tablets a day. And I chew on it. So, anyway, with all that being said, I am going to do another reading today. And this is for a special friend. But anyway, don't forget the live on Saturday, October 4th. And then the Zodiac Sundays. So, if you guys need anything or want to reach out to me and want to do a live with me, please hit my email. I'll put it in the descriptions, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot, y'all. And thanks for subscribing if you have. If you like my content, please hit like and subscribe. Share with your friends and watch it all the way through. You never know what I'm going to do. So anyway, stay mystical.